And then in terms of like, the type of sites that we've been buying and selling both in the portfolio, my personal portfolio, and then kind of with any new ventures, it's the content sites, because of their ease of execution, have always been the go-to.
Yeah, definitely less work when in the content sites as opposed to ecom, and having not just stock, whether it's FBA, but also if it's drop ship, dealing with customers, customer support as well.
I was saying, a lot of moving parts in there's very few businesses in the world that can have the kind of returns that content sites can have with the not few moving parts that they have.
Isn't it funny though that I first came to this space and thought, all right, to make money online, I need to sell some products, and a lot of people do come to the space and are like, yeah, like if you need to sell something to make money, right? Of your own, or, drop shipping or whatnot. It's kind of funny that a lot of people do feel that that's the what's drawing them, and that's what they got to do. So yeah, I like the content. Like I'm really getting into content myself, as you see, like the podcast, and I do a bit of content marketing and stuff, and it's definitely the best way to go. Talk to me a little bit more about some of your content strategy, because I know it's definitely changed over the years, right? Like, what do you focus on, getting keywords and wrapping content around that, and then how do you look at getting a traffic and links and all that sort of stuff? How does that work for you?
Certainly the evolution of keyword research has been sort of fascinating over the number of years. But I mean, I'll say kind of what we do right now is take a very systematic approach to how do we create content that will predictably rank in Google. And so what does that mean? And that's, doing both, keyword research. Typically it's looking at, especially with a portfolio where not like most of the sites I'm not like, really knowledgeable about and passionate about. It's typically like looking at the portfolio, understanding what the competitors to that site are, and then building out content that is a gap between what the competitor has and is ranking for and what we haven't yet covered. And then using correlation SEO tools. A tool that we use heavily is MarketMuse, which is kind of semi-correlation SEO, but also uses some artificial intelligence to help identify what keywords and topics that the best topic in the world for that search term would be, and then building out the content. So trying to stay as close to what the site is already ranking for, identify the gaps that we're missing compared to competitors, and then using a lot of tools to go about creating with quality, native English writers always, what content we can create that will be the best in the world for that search term.
Yeah, awesome. So it's definitely around finding what people are searching for mostly, and then sort of wrapping content around that. It's certainly important because that's a big part. But what I find is also a very important part, which I think a lot of people lack, in my opinion, is creating not just content for what those keywords are and just help solve a problem, but add massive value with that content to solve the problem, more than what that person was actually just searching for, which could just be like groundbreaking for them. Because I know I see a lot of people looking at buying content sites, right? I look at content sites all of the time. Actually, I looked at 3 this morning, helping do due diligence reviews on them. That's a part of what we do in the community. And it's like, okay, yeah, I could just grow this and just add some more content to it. Well, of course, but it's not just, hey, let's just slap a post together each week and throw it up. And it'll be, solving a problem in a small way. Like the quality, I just feel like people just don't get it. Like it feel like it's still a myth that you need to just create more content and just keep updating your site with more content versus, revising, pruning, refining, and just making it better.